HUL is also a kind of a friend making place. You come every time I've come to HUL, there are more friends that get added to your list of friends, and I think that is the strength of HUL, that kind of it kind of keeps on making friendships, and and kind of and through these friends and these kind of soft networks of friendships, it tries to understand cities. And I think this is a very interesting model, which is not a model of discourse, which happens in the academy, not a model of practice where you go and kind of intervene and kind of really intrude in somebody's life, into somebody's life, but it is a kind of way of kind of getting involved, engaged, living the city together, trying to find ways together. And I think in this, HUL is really kind of reorienting, re-articulating the way one engages with the city. So I think that is very important.
Even someone like me who really doesn't like cities and nothing to do with urbanization, but be able to find that chord of conversation where I can bring in where from I come from, my experience, my place and location of being a queer person, and then an activist, whatever, researcher, and then Bashwati or Anant to see that, how they can actually make a connection and see the possibility of that is something amazing. I don't think many people would actually think about that, even the possibility of it, and for them to think that, Navdeep, Tashi, so Navdeep has come to HUL before and Dodin before. So can Tashi come to HUL and Dodin now is the point. And to still see the possibility of Tashi can come to HUL and Dodin is something, even I don't think about that as much as Bashwati and Anand could think openly about it and see the possibility of it happening, and as it happens now.
So when I came to know about Dodin and the way in which it is organized and the idea behind Dodin, I felt that it is something that is very important that is happening, because an event like this is bringing a lot of artists, activists, academicians, students, curators, etc. into one space, and then facilitating a discussion amongst all of them, and that is very fresh for me. We need something like that. We need to interact with wider range of audience, practitioners, and therefore Dodin is providing that kind of a platform is something that is amazing and should continue to do that. I as a teacher feel that there is a lot for me to take back from Dodin to the classroom, where I'll be engaging with students on some of those critical aspects that Dodin has engaged the last 2 years.
बहुत पिछले 2-3 साल से जब से मैं CPR के लिए काम करती हूँ, तब से 2 दिन का नाम सुनती आ रही हूँ. Every December I hear 2 दिन is coming, 2 दिन is coming, and for one or the other reason I've never been able to come. So I'm very happy this year to be here at 2 दिन, to really see what it's like, to experience what I've heard about for the last 4 years. I did not really know what to expect, except that there would be some art installations, there would be some discussions, there would be the work of HUL displayed. That's what I had in mind. But after coming here, I realized that it's actually drawing a lot of people from the city who are walking in whenever it's convenient. Now I understand why it's on a weekend, and sort of just engaging with all the discussions that are going on. मुझे ये भी अच्छा लगा कि जो स्पीकर्स बोल रहे हैं वो बाकी एकेडमिक पॉलिसी टाइप के कॉन्फ्रेंसेस के तरह फॉर्मल तरीके से नहीं बोल रहे हैं. आई थिंक दे हैव दिस सॉर्ट ऑफ स्पीकिंग एज फ्रेंड्स काइंड ऑफ टोनैलिटी इन व्हाट दे आर सेइंग, व्हिच इज़ वेरी नाइस, एंड दैट काइंड ऑफ everyday language being used to speak about problems that we all know are very complex. I think that itself is something that's unique, and that we need a lot more of.
So I would say that I've been to Dodin for 3 of the 5 editions, and I think that what's very clear to me is how much the festival has both grown in some ways, both in size and complexity, but has managed to remain very rooted as a Hyderabad festival still. And I think that's really its greatest strength. I think there's a way in which you can speak about a city where people feel like really the festival is about Hyderabad. But I think Do Din speaks from Hyderabad, and that's different because it means that it has something to say about cities per se, but does it from this particular location. And I think the ability to speak from a place requires a history in it, an immersion in it, a love for it. And I think the thing I love about Do Din is that you can tell a love for this city in this festival, and I can't think of anything better than that in many ways. And I think that the questions that Do Din are asking are growing. They're becoming more complex. They're becoming more urgent in many kinds of ways. But that way of holding them in the midst of a playfulness and a joy and a insistence on taking, for example, culture as seriously as a way of asking questions as a panel, an academic articulation as seriously as a political articulation or a manifesto. And I think that multiplicity now, earlier it used to feel like we're trying to put different things together, but now it's like they just seem the same. And I think that mixing has happened in Do Din over time. I think that's been very powerful to watch.